Hello guys. So hello everybody. Now I've decided to do a very short video recording just to talk about NFP and the results after, and maybe the possible direction that I see gold moving to. So the chart that you're currently seeing, the frame that you're currently seeing is actually from Forex Factory. This is my go-to site for matters news, and I filter everything so that I only see red folder news. And today we had a couple for our pair of interest or our asset of interest. So we look at the USD and how it's performing. So you can see NFP came out and we were 142K. That is lower than the forecast. So if you open here, we are told when actual is greater than forecast, it's good for the currency. So when it's lower than the forecast, it's bad for the currency. So it means that the currency weakens. Now with the weakening of the currency, that is any pair that is paired with dollar, for instance, EU, GU, gold, all those are expected to go higher because now the asset, the gold or the EU or the gold, the euro or the GBP will be stronger. It will be stronger than USD, and so it propels price to the upside. And if you look at your chart around this time, it's about 5 p.m. Kenyan time. So NFP came out at 3:30 p.m. That's 1.5 hours ago. So we've already seen the effect in the market. So the market started by first of all pushing to the upside, and then we've had a correction bringing the market down to the downside, and then now the possible trends are likely to continue, where we are expecting gold to continue trading to the upside, maybe even going all the way to 25.75, because as you will see in a minute, let's just go there. As you will see, gold actually took out 25.25. This is 25.25. Around this level we have our 25.25, and so 25.25 has been taken out, and so liquidity that was resting above this level, let me show you, let me draw a better line here. So I'm going to label these as 25.25 so that you see what I mean. 25.25. It just pinched it. Yes, it actually went above it nicely here. You see, we did not close above, but we went above it, and liquidity above this area has also been taken out. So the only one that is still in the market yet to be taken out is liquidity above this area here. You see, this is still in the market, so this is what the market might be reaching for when we start going to the upside, but I see the market going much higher than that. And I've even taken the liberty of just drawing out the counts the way I see them. So on the bigger count, this is our wave 4 that had played here, and maybe I can just take you there before we come to what we are currently seeing in the charts. So I've made this a bit smaller. So this is the start of the bigger wave, the bigger final wave to the upside. And so we have our 1 here, our 2 down here, our 3 up there. Then this is a 4 that manifested in 3 waves ending here, and now we are looking for a 5 that's likely to bring us to 25.75. Then we ask ourselves, how are we going to get to 25.75? So we expect 5 internal waves within this final 5th push to the upside. And so we've seen the first one has already ended, and this first one started at around not the beginning, really around midweek on Wednesday. So on Wednesday we started here, and now we are anticipating that maybe price will now continue to the upside. Now let me bring you closer to where we are at so that we can look at the market and see what the market is currently doing, where we are at. So this is what the market did. So this is the low of the week, the current low of the week, and actually this might be the ultimate low of the week. And from this point we actually got out of this place with divergence. As you can see, this is a lower low, and this is a higher low, and this is a higher low and a lower low. So there was divergence here. So this indicated the beginning of that up move. Now that up move, we can see this is a possible 1, this is a possible 2, this is a possible 3, this is a possible 4, and then this is a possible 5. All the measures in terms of Fibonacci confirms. You can do that on your own. Just know the beginning is the low that we had on Wednesday, and now we are trying to look at a possibility that this market is now primed to trade higher and actually go all the way there. So we are treating the whole of this as a wave 1, and now the drop here we are treating it as a possible wave 2, and then we'll now be looking for a wave 3 to the upside, which will bring us to around 25.6, 25.55, and then we push back, maybe even come and retest this high or retest this high, which we expect to break. And then after we do that, we have a final push to the upside, which will bring us to 25.75. 25.75. Now, a few minutes ago, I had, not minutes actually, about when I had seen this move happening, after it had happened, I was chatting with a friend and I was telling him that I can see a clear divergence between this area, and so I expect price to drop and take out this low. And so this was a good quick scalp just to come and take out the low at 4. After we've taken out the low at 4, for those who understand how we trade divergence, that's what we look for. So if this is the beginning and this is the end, you look at the low that actually formed this upper high, and you expect price to at least come and take it out before we now start again to move to the upside. So we can start moving to the upside anytime. However, this can drop further and even come and retest 2500 before we now start going to the upside. But it can also turn from where it is and just start going to the upside. So we'll try and look at any pointers here that might be giving us an idea that yes, we are ready, and actually might be coming to 25.55 or 25.60, do a pullback and then push up. So this is the move that we might be anticipating to be playing out maybe today. Not very sure if it will end today or if it can start the move and then pause somewhere and wait for Monday, because also here, if you go to a lower time frame, you might expect to see 5 minor waves inside here, and then we'll have a 3-wave pullback, and then we have that final one. So this might form as a high of week for next week before we have that nice drop. And that drop is informed by what you will see on the daily. Let me just show you on the daily time frame. Don't mind the markings. Don't mind the markings. I haven't changed the settings to reflect that I don't want to see them on this higher time frame. But just see this high. This is a very big divergence that is currently playing. This is a very, 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 very big divergence that is here. So once we take out the high that we're talking about to finish the whole of this structure, and we start dropping these lows here around 22.25, 22.75, 22.75 region or lower is actually a possibility on the long term. Remember, September we are expecting a bearish gold for September, so that move might start anytime and possibly in the course of next week. So that's what we are looking at. That is what we are looking at. So remember that, mark those things on your chart, study them, see how price is reacting to them, and then plan accordingly, prepare yourself accordingly, and get ready for the new week. If you get this move starting, just be a bit cautious. Be cautious with it. Don't rush it. Use confirmation and use your system, and then respect risk. Yeah, because if you respect risk, this is likely to be a very good and rewarding trade. Remember, just to bring a small teaching here, when we talk about Elliott wave specifically, for Elliott wave, what we normally expect is we expect the impulsive waves, or the waves that are moving in line with the trend, to be very, very fast and very powerful. So those are like the waves that we trade a lot in terms of Elliott wave. And of course, I combine a couple of things. I combine quarters theory, I combine Elliott wave, and I also have ICT. Actually, ICT is my main, so I use these others just as a confirmation, additional tools just to help me pick trades, ask myself where is it likely to move to, and then we pick those directions and we wait and see if the market will indeed go to the places that we have estimated that they are likely to go. So we will wait and see what this market wants to do. Once it gives us a clear entry, we'll pick our entries, and then we'll wait and see how it plays. So thank you. It was just supposed to be that short, just to give you a quick update, to tell you what we are looking at and what we are seeing in the market. And then now let's see how it plays. And I repeat again, please do respect risk. Thank you.